It's real nice. Oxford is nice. Like it makes a nice change.
Man, it was really weird walking here. I had to walk between 2 rivers.
Yeah.
Both sides of me.
Yeah, it makes a nice change. Not that all the places that Melee tournaments are held are bad, but a lot of the venues are in locations which might not be that pretty. Or, you know, the rain often doesn't help that situation.
It does usually rain at 20OxOxmas. It was nice to not today.
Yes. But yeah, it's just nice.
Also, the venue. It's really good.
Yeah, it is a good venue.
You can kind of see it behind Timi and Raoul's player cam. It's just nice, open, feels clean.
Yeah.
Plus Oxford air, you can breathe here, you know?
Exactly.
Generally, all around good time.
So, for these teams, how much higher a seed are Frenzy and Prof? Like, I know that they're 1 seed up, but like, how much more are they expected to be the victory?
I'm pretty sure that Timi and Raoul lost static. Don't quote me on that, but I have a good feeling that's the case.
They lost what?
I think they're a static team.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which is definitely more.
So they're probably pretty good
for
then,
like
right?
Prof and Frenzy, but like
they're
also very good on their own merits. And Prof's amazing at doubles.
He is. If you have a team with Prof likes teaming with players worse than him.
Yeah.
And like the worse the player, it's almost like the better for Prof. Like at a certain level, because he can like tell them he can like control them more and like mold them, and then he can just like run around and do what he wants to do.
And like local tournaments, it's actually kind of broken.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
Especially if he plays with like someone who can hold their stocks. Suddenly you've got playing against 6 Prof stocks.
Yeah. It's so
terrifying.
Not that it's completely different with Frenzy. Which team is which though?
So the green team is Prof and Frenzy.
Okay, I thought so, but Frenzy's normally Red Falcon.
Grip.
Why is that?
Frenzy's sponsored now.
Is he?
Like by Grip.
Who's Grip?
They're like a
it's got a
European sponsor.
Oh, nice.
They've got a few players.
I didn't know that. Well, that's a good pickup for them because Frenzy is.
He's an up and comer.
Fucking sick.
I think he's almost confirmed for top 100 this year. Like not quite, but like
they were doing like I saw someone doing a spotlight on Maxi. Maxi's really good, but I feel like based on his attendance, he shouldn't get ranked this year. Maybe he will, but Frenzy's attendance and overall results are probably better, right?
Ooh,
and they were saying like,
amazing.
that was really good. They were saying like Maxi's, Maxi has Frenzy with it. That's really good.
Yeah,
which it is really good. So I think Frenzy should be. I think Frenzy and Setchi should be top 100.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think Setchi even has a claim for top 50, which is kind of funny.
We'll see. And Prof, he needs to get way higher rank than last year. We'll see. Depends how American biased they're feeling this year. You never
I love
know.
the Prof went for that up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty dominant.
Yeah. Look at this venue. Oh. And because it's Pete, all the CRTs are nice.
Yeah, they do. They do have an abundance of nice CRTs here, which is like highly appreciated when you're playing. Man, I love this controller so much.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I need to set it up properly, but
look
at my new button.
What does that do?
Just spam ads out.
Oh really? Bam, bam, bam.
It's actually pretty cool though because it disables the pre-roll ads, so it's kind of better.
Oh, that's good. This is game 2.
Winners finals. Game 1 was kind of like decisive. Like it wasn't like a wash, but at no point did I feel like green team wasn't in control.
Yeah, agreed. See, the thing is, doubles is like the most chaotic format of Melee.
Yeah.
And doubles with 4 spaces on the screen.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's like so chaotic. So you have to really like respect how one team inches out their opportunities and their. Like I feel like a lot of the time in doubles, if you have to be aware of the whole map.
Sure.
But also you have to be playing moment to moment in a very like grand strategy sort of, well not grand strategy, but like like you apply your strategy to each moment because it's like, oh, it's not just I'm getting comboed, it's like I'm getting comboed and there's another teammate in the mix.
Yeah, and it's like
my teammate in the mix. So I need to play around that.
Yeah, you need to kind of have an idea of what your opponent's doing to try and play around them as well, because obviously like there's only so much you can communicate. But on top of that, there's also like just looking at 3 characters, and watching what they're all doing.
You're looking at 4.
Yeah, exactly. And also trying to make decisions like, do I go for the save or do I keep doing what I'm doing?
Exactly.
Am I helping my teammate by not saving them in this case? Like, there's a lot to think about in the moment.
And you need to make a decision usually quickly. That's more important than making the actual decision. So like, if you hesitate on it, you can just like half and half it, and you'll lose your edge guard and not save your teammate at the same time.
Yeah, edge guarding in doubles is like my favorite example of like how good a team is. Because it's when they both go for ledge or they both charge a forward smash, and you're like, yeah,
yeah,
not there yet.
Yeah, you need to get like a good feel with your teammate about like. I think a lot of like top players, they won't mess up their edge guard because of it's obvious to them who is going to be grabbing ledge because the positioning is set up in a way where they know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like like worse teams, they'll step over each other's feet.
Yeah.
And they won't find a way to make it obvious who should be grabbing the ledge in that certain situation. And like to be honest, I find myself like when I play doubles with people, like pretty much everyone I play with, I find myself telling them a lot like one of us is going to grab a ledge and then one of us is going to punish the landing on stage. And you have to drill it in because it's a really simple concept that everyone knows, but people just won't have the like the habit. It's like a habit to be like, okay, I just need to walk over there now, make sure I'm ready.
It's actually one of the first things I address when I'm like teaming with someone new. I'm like, okay.
I say that, and I say hold shield.
Shield is amazing in doubles.
Yes.
You can just not get hit by your partner.
Yeah.
And it increases like active frames.
Exactly. I mean, so obviously, grab combos are really scary. In doubles.
like right there.
Ooh. But grab is still weak in doubles because in any given scuffle, if you grab someone, you're like very vulnerable.
Yes.
Because you've locked yourself out as well. It's 2-0 to Frenzy Prof. Yeah, you've locked yourself out as well. Like I played Sheik earlier in doubles. Sheik is like one of the worst examples of that. Obviously, Sheik's grab game is amazing.
Yep.
But in doubles, you're like, I need so much space to safely grab someone. When I grab someone, like I get punished.
Yeah.
Like every time.
There's also another layer to grabs in doubles though. Like they're good differently.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'd say like, whoa.
That was weird.
That was widescreen. Cause like you know how Dreamland sometimes it like pans out. Apparently it panned out so far that even widescreen couldn't catch up.
That's fucking funny.
But yeah, like sometimes you want to throw your opponent into like their partner, like as a hitbox. Sometimes you just want to like pretend you get. There's a whole nother level of
for sure
mix up there.
I would also say that like how it's different is like it's weakened in terms of the rock paper scissors, the holy fighting game triangle, like grabbing shields, shielding attacks and attacking grabs. Grabs are weakened massively because shields. Yeah, because of a grab itself is weaker. It's more vulnerable to grab, so therefore attacks and shields just get boosted hugely.
Yeah, and it's like you get less off it too, right? So like like up throw up air is like I'll kind of confirmed, but like you get the up throw and you're just standing there with your arms up like that, and suddenly you're getting hit. I
can't reliably be like, okay, I'm going to do my grabs combo setup now. I need to be like my teammate needs to be on it.
Yeah,
but that makes sense. Like you're saying, grabs are like they're one of the most powerful but differently balanced things in doubles versus.
You've also got real dumb stuff like grab release stuff, like getting your partner to hit you when you're grabbing
grab
someone.
Release.
Some fun stuff.
Every time I see like grab release stuff, I'm like, wow. Because it's just applying.
Oh, Sham is so good.
Oh. How are we doing this game? Red team are owning it this time. Yeah. That's interesting. So this could be going to a game 4, which is good.
Yeah, though crazy thing about doubles is like it just takes one stock and suddenly you're 4 stocks down and you don't know what happened.
Well, that's the thing, you should never like counting your stocks as leads.
Yeah.
It makes a huge like it's not right because you might have like you might be on 2 stock. The classic example I always think of is one of your team has 2 stocks, one of them has 1. You're both on high percentage. The other team both have 1 stock and they're on low percentage.
Yeah.
And you glance at the screen, you think, oh, we're winning. And then suddenly those 2 vulnerable stocks are gone and actually you're getting 2v1 clean. And it's like, oh. Like it's really misleading that's like another thing is because doubles is so hectic. Spending time thinking about those sort of like, oh, well, who's winning? I need to do the maths. That's not going to help. Okay, we're on last stop.
This is kind of the situation you were talking about to like a less dramatic extent.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it was like 2-1-1-2, and now suddenly it's. Ooh.
Now suddenly it's pretty even. Been all about Frenzy holding the stock.
Shady grass.
Oh, they let him
but he made it back.
They dropped that, and I think they're about to drop it again.
I also think Falco's amazing in doubles.
Yeah, I think he's great. He's just tricky.
Yeah, you have to change the way you play. And
yeah.
Obviously, Falco's.
I think he's not friendly to a lot of like traditional Falco styles. In doubles.
Yeah.
Did Prof just take us up? Wow. Yeah, they dropped this. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
All right, just a quick 1v1. Prof way down, but he's pretty good at playing composed when he's down. Ooh. That up tilt is goofy.
I'd say Raoul is playing it pretty well so far, but Prof's corner down. Ooh, that double jump was such a risk. Prof didn't think he would go for it. I mean, I thought it was so obvious to go for that double jump, and Prof obviously thought it's so obvious, I'm not going to go for it.
Ooh, the Shannon shot was too early.
Yeah, too good at showing out. Yeah, that's the problem.
Is that it?
Hey guys.
Oh, I've never seen Prof go for that.
Oh, that was nearly the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. But it's still going.
Oh,
up smash it.
He actually got the best hitbox there, I think.
Wow, super well played.
The cheeky little smile. Look at his face.
Yeah, not feeling good. That was, really